Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. And this time we're going to take a look at a game that features the antagonist of the old Domino's pizza commercials of the 80s, featuring the Noid. And this game is called Yo Noid, and it is for the Nintendo arcade cabinet, the Playchoice 10, in which you could choose from 10 different games, usually in a cabinet. And it was kind of dumb because it would present new NES games, Nintendo Entertainment System games for that system, but you had to keep putting in quarters to give yourself more time, and there was the NES release. I don't really care for this game. This was created by Capcom in 1990, and like I said, it features the Claymation antagonist of the Domino's pizza commercials that were popular during the 1980s. And the Noid was created by Will Vinton. And here is the usual screen for the Playchoice 10. It is a split screen. The top half shows the game that you can select, or the games that you can select, and it'll do a brief rundown of what the game is about and what the controls are. And you see where it says time, you have to keep putting in quarters to give yourself more time. Although when it does run out, you still have a chance to continue where you left off by putting in a quarter. And now it'll tell you what the controls do, and that you can use a button on the control panel to select your game, and you can use another button to input more credits, or more time after you've put in a quarter. But this game, yeah, it's a little too hard. The collision detection is very unforgiving at times. I don't really care for it. But you are the antagonist of the Domino's pizza commercials, the Noid. Little red creature with a big nose. And the link to Domino's Pizza in this game is tenuous at best. And not nearly enough to make this game interesting, I don't think. There are two types of weapons, I believe, that you can get, and these can cast magic spells. There's like a light burst and a dark Noid. The light burst is like a smart bomb. It'll destroy everything in the vicinity or on screen. Now, this first level, which is the ocean, it can be the only real pain in the butt are the fish, and they can pop up underneath you if you're not careful. And also the platforms rise and sink, and if you touch the water even remotely when you're standing on a platform, you are dead. And yeah, you are a one-hit kill. Anything touches you, you're automatically dead. So you gotta watch out for those stupid fish. Those are really annoying. But there are these certain items, they're scrolls, I guess. There are small ones, and then there are big ones. And the big ones you can hit with your yo-yo, and you have a yo-yo as your weapon. And when you hit the big ones, they turn into the spells that you can collect. And now, after every odd-numbered level that you complete, you will have to play a pizza-eating contest with this other version of a Noid. And this is really a stupid game. You just have to fill up your meter with victories. And what you do is you try to get try to display a higher level card than your opponent. They will start, they will pick a card, and if they pick a 1, shoot, pick a high numbered card. for yourself, and then you'll get a point for each more pizzas that you had, or a higher number than your opponent. You also have cards that you can select before you make your decision of the numerical card. You can choose a card that says 2 or 3 in Roman numerals, and that will double the number value of the card you will select. And there will also be an option to eat red pepper, or to select a red pepper, and use that whenever the opponent picks a really high number, like 6 or something. That will make you shake pepper at him, and he will lose. That particular play there. Or, I mean, excuse me, he will not lose, but it'll be almost like a tie. And you won't have to lose because you had a lower card than what he had. It just takes a while to get used to. It's really stupid. And it doesn't look like pizzas that you're eating. It looks like a little slider hamburger or something. This game, I don't care for it. It's not very good. But yeah, this is called Noid. I remember seeing it on the NES, and it's really hard. It's very frustrating, and the collision detection sucks. But as soon as you fill up your meter, on the left with white spots, then you'll win. If you fail, then you have to start the level over. And I'm just one away. Oh, sorry, the screen froze up because I ran out of time. So I have to put in more time, and then it'll let me continue there. Yeah, this whole Playchoice 10 thing I thought was stupid. Like I said, the NES games that it displays were already out on the NES. So just buy a friggin' NES and buy that game. You can play it as much as you want without putting in quarters. And there, I won that one. There are a total of 15 levels, and on the final level, you will face a copycat Noid called Mr. Green. And you beat him to beat the game. But yeah, the pizza eating contest is, it takes place after every odd-numbered level. There are hidden items you can find. And you just have to hit your yo-yo at the right spot. There is a trick on this level. Yeah, there's another spell there. And you see your meter on the bottom left, and you fill it up by picking up scrolls, small or large. Small will give you, like, I think it's one dot on the meter, and then the large will give you more than that. And when you use a spell, and we'll look at the spell later on, you press down and the jump button, and it will eat up like 5 digits. There is an exclamation point that you can pick up. Here is the trick. There, you have to jump on when you're on that part of the platform there. And you will go to a whack-a-mole game. There are other whack-a-mole games hidden later on in the game. I don't know how to get to those, but you just play a whack-a-mole game. Just try to hit these guys as quickly as possible when they appear. Sometimes you have a little extra time to hit them, and sometimes you have like no time. There will be other guys other than these cops that you need to hit, and if you hit the wrong guys, then you're like incapacitated for a couple seconds. But you have to fill the meter high enough so that it goes past that red arrow. There, that'll do it. Then you beat this, and you get to go to the next level instead of having to complete the one that you left off of. And then you get a bonus for your time left. But that's the hidden whack-a-mole game. You also get an extra continue. I think you started with 3 continues. And then this is a skateboarding level. When you're flashing like that, when you've built enough speed and are going downhill, you can kill any enemies you touch. And it seems like when you hit the bottom of your skateboard on the enemies, it seems like that's supposed to kill them, but it doesn't always work. There, I killed that one. And then that one killed me, and it didn't even really touch me. This game sucks. But then you face another Noid copycat. And then here's a look at the following level. This is Rooftops. So far we saw ocean, ice platforms, skateboarding, and rooftops. And on this level you can jump, you can get a pizza crusher. Kill the guy that's got the pizza crusher, and you can go ride it. And you can land on enemies. But even that doesn't always work right. Sometimes you still get killed by the enemy. There was a cheat. We'll look at the magic spells that you can do. Press down and B, or down and jump, and it can act as a smart bomb. But there was a cheat in MAME through the Playchoice 10 ROM of this that can give you infinite jumps. Can make you jump on air, and I used that during this video just because the game is very frustrating and annoying. I also will show footage from the NES game of the rest of the levels, and they both play the same, exactly the same. But I just wanted to show you snippets of the rest of the game, and there's me using another magic spell. There's also a magic spell that lets you turn into a dark Noid, and I think that gives you the power of multiple jumps, which was also, you know, what I used in MAME. And here's the next level, and this is sewers. There are a total of 14 levels, and then you face Mr. Green, which is the green copycat Noid, which is the final final pizza eating contest of the game. There, I used my smart bomb again. There is an exclamation point icon that you can pick up during the game sometimes, and I think that lets you have more magic, or it doesn't use up the magic meter as much as normal when you cast a spell. And then this is the Ocean Harbor level. You can ride a little boat, and then there will be some icons that you can touch and that can make land spring up. And then the next level is the circus. And you got clowns, and you got carousel horses going up and down. Yeah, I definitely used the cheat on here, which gives you infinite jumps. But yeah, I think the spell Dark Noid might give you infinite jumps. Or maybe it's just double jumps or something. There will be these little platforms that'll spring you upwards when you land on them. And now let's just use the NES version. This is, the next level is a helicopter ride. You do little hops as you ride the helicopter. Gotta watch out for spiky things. And then there's the warehouse level. But yeah, both this and the Playchoice 10 one, they play exactly the same. But yeah, I don't really care for this. And then the next level is the slums. But we're just gonna look at snippets of the remainder of the game. Yeah, those Roman numerals, collect them for the pizza eating contest. And the yashiki is in this game. It gives you limited invincibility. Kinda cool. And then this is the factory level. And then this is the power plant level. And hey, another yashichi. And then this level is the tower. And scrolls upwards as you ascend it. There's another magic spell used. But yeah, you can uncover certain icons by swinging your yo-yo at certain places. Yeah, this game is just unfair and hard. And then there's another helicopter level with killer bubbles. I never understood killer bubbles in video games like Kid Nicky. But after this level, you face Mr. Green. But we'll scoot forward and see me beating the game in a second. It's stupid. Sometimes you eat a lot of pizza by beating him with one hand, and then it says you barely won that one. It's like, no, I didn't. I beat it handily. But this is the ending of Yo Noid after you beat Mr. Green. But yeah, the bonus game Whack-A-Mole is hidden on some levels in this game. I don't know what's going on here. He's yanking on his ears because he's crazy. But that is Yo Noid for the Playchoice 10 arcade cabinet created by Nintendo, and this game was created by Capcom in 1990. Definitely not one of their better games. Very frustrating and pretty crappy, I think. And this was, of course, released on the NES first, before the Playchoice 10 cabinet. But that was Yo Noid for the Playchoice 10 cabinet, created by Capcom in 1990. Well, this is Crazy Clown Radio saying thanks for watching Yo Noid by Capcom in 1990, and there's the NES box. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a fantastic upcoming weekend. This is Crazy Clown Radio saying thanks for watching, and I will see you later with my next video. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.